Hello, welcome to BA Survival. We're going to go on a bit of an overnight camping trip, me and my dad, so we're going to go out and try and practice some bushcraft. Okay. I found a nice willow tree with a couple of fairly dead branches. I'm going to try and reach up and snap off. These will be perfect for a bow drill. Managed to get the branch off, now just sawing it into a manageable section. Found lots of dead weedy stuff growing up the side of this. I'm going to try and harvest some, put it in my pocket, ready for a tinder bundle. Don't know what it is. It's dry and it's thin.
Duckweed, isn't it? Is that the stuff the dogs stick to?
Could be. Got a fair sized bundle there. I'll make a decent tinder bundle. Put it in my pocket. Found a tree which is down. Going to investigate, see if it's any good. It could be ash, but it's hard to tell.
Oh yeah.
Lean-to set up, and we folded the last quarter across. You don't really need to do that, but it's just going to give us somewhere for our bags or our heads or somewhere dry. And it also means that if any rain that does come, we're not expecting any, but be prepared for it. It'll run off and it's not going to get under. It's going to be protected. But also, it's quite a big tarp and the bank would have been in the way to have it fully stretched. This way we can get more height by not having it as steep. Okay, so I've split the piece of willow and roughly cut it down to size. So I'm going to perhaps use this one for a spindle and this one for the half board. Dad's just in the background. He's going to make a cup of coffee while I'm doing that on the old gas. Okay, just sitting here slowly carving the spindle down. Nice cup of coffee. Could do with some more milk. I've nearly finished the set. Got my half board and my spindle. Dad's just been sat in the background sharpening his knife. So I'm going to try and burn it in now, and hopefully we can get it to work. I made it slightly longer and a little bit fatter than I normally would. Okay, so I've quickly made a bow, just a little green sapling and a piece of paracord. I got a piece of cow bone pressed down with bone block spindle. I want to see if I can cut a little notch in it and see if I can burn it in. So it's quite long, quite fat, but that gives me room to reshape it, and as it will probably shrink down as it's eating it. Piece of roll there just keeps my knees dry and keeps us set out of the mud. Okay, that's the set starting to burn in. So it is working. Seems to be spinning okay as well. Going to carve the notch in it. Dad will let you know all his rations. Carve the notch in there, hopefully you can see it.
Try and get a bit of smoke. Just got to wait for the notch to fill up with embers. It's starting to do. And then start increasing speed. We've got a small...
So this is all the stuff we gathered earlier. I'm going to split it roughly in half. There's some grass there, but and some of the thistle heads inside that. Go again.
Don't really let it fall on the floor like that, but it's smoking nicely. I'll get the knife out and put it into there. Am I in shot there? Probably not. It's getting smaller and smaller. It's going to go away there, look.
giving up on the bow drill for a minute. I'm going to continue to practice, but to get the fire going, Dad's using the flint, steel and charcoal. Attempting it for one of the first times. Lots of sparks, they don't seem to be landing on the cloth though.
There we go.
Try again with a different piece, sometimes they don't like as well. I don't know why.
You nearly had it.
Plan to make some more char cloth once we've got the fire going anyway.
Don't feel like things. This is a bigger spot now.
No battery. That's it, yeah. Flame's coming out there now. Turn it upside down so the flame can get to... It continues to blow it though. Probably throw it on the thing now. That's it, it's going.
Throw it on the where?
On there. Throw that grass on top of it. And I've got small plants. 20 to 5. Got the fire going. Happy days. A nice wood pile stacked up.
That's still sitting.
Dad's still sharpening his axe. Decided to make a pot hanger. You can see it there, it's not really light. An adjustable one with 2 different heat settings. So that's been a project for a little bit. Now I'm going to try and carve a spoon. There we go. So I've got my billy can on my pot hanger.
More of this on fire.
Back isn't strong enough to hold it, but that's the idea. Now that I've got the light up while I wait for the char cloth to be done, I'm just going to continue to whittle my spoon. Nothing fancy at the minute. We'll see. Hi, so it's 10:15. Fire's still going strong. We've just decided to put a can of water on there to make a nice hot chocolate, and my spoon's nearly finished, so I thought I'd show you an update. It's not, like I say, the most fanciest of spoons, but I can certainly eat my porridge with it in the morning. So nearly finished. I'd like to add a little bit more character to it. I prefer them to have a bit of a funky shape or something, but still, time I can decorate it somehow. But yeah, so that's my spoon. And I've been wearing it for ages, so it's starting to get old. I thought I'd cut it up. It's 100% cotton, so works nicely for char cloth. Basically, what I'm going to do is just cut it into strips and then into pieces, and just put it inside a tin and throw it on the fire. tend to leave pieces quite big because it always gives you the option of breaking it up. And I've just got an old tin here with a hole pierced in the top. You probably can't see the hole. And I'm just going to pack some of this in it. I mean, you can leave it in pretty big strips and just peel it off into squares as you use it.
Sometimes I get a good batch and sometimes it doesn't work as well. And I don't know what I'm doing different or what I'm doing wrong. So I'm going to hope. So it's all been made from the same shirt. On a different thing. Okay, so there's quite a few bits in there. Could probably put some more in. But we might make one batch and then.
Put the lid on that. Get my nice green tongs and just place that on the fire. So hopefully you can see that there, just the tin just resting on the fire. I'm just going to leave that there until it stops smoking. You can see the smoke coming out the top. Once that stops, just going to take it off, leave it to cool. Okay, the tin's been on there now for 5 or 10 minutes. It seems to have stopped smoking, so I'm going to try and get it off. And I'm just going to put it on here. Now I want to cover the hole with something to make sure that I'm going to use a piece of file so the air doesn't get in it. I'm just going to leave it to cool and then we'll see if it works. Okay, I've just waited for the tin to cool down. I've opened it up and inside looks like some pretty decent charcoal. It's all burnt. And I was just going to test the piece of flint is in. I don't know whether you want to bring your camera a little closer. Doesn't seem to be catching immediately. Doesn't mean it's. There we go. So yeah, it has worked. The first decent spark that's landed on it seemed to work. So that you know, probably is a fairly decent batch. I think sometimes I leave. Okay. We're sat round here wondering what to do when we found some pine resin. So we've decided to try and make some pitch pine in a nut tin. Little tin the nuts came in. So no idea whether it's going to work, but we thought we'd give it a shot. Hopefully we'll be able to make some nice pine pitch and use it as glue for things in the future. So, update on the pine resin. I've probably done half of it, the rest is still boiling there, but I've stuck it to the stick, kind of pressed it down, so it kind of works as a kind of prick stick, so to speak. So it's there and it's handy, ready to go when you need it, and then you just heat it up and stick it where you need fixing or joining. We've also tried to just stick 2 pieces of wood together. We're just going to leave that just to see how it does, but it seems to be fairly solid on the end of here. And you just kind of make a big glop lollipop that's easy to carry in your kit. Good morning. So, just got a fire going from the embers from the night before. Didn't take much, a few little sticks. Just started to pack away our sleeping bags and slightly tidy up the area before we make some breakfast. But, yeah, it's quite a nice.
You want to boil down there and then put a lid on it.
Used the billy to boil the water, had a nice cup of tea. Now I'm going to make some porridge. I've just gone up the bank, forage some. blackberry. It doesn't seem to be able to find it.
The birds have had it. Yeah, I mean, they've been tricking the up.
There's plenty of water, you might even get another drink. Doesn't need much, you know. So we've got a couple of berries and then put them in there. So, eat your porridge with my spoon I made. Way too much water in there.
Want some sugar?
Yes please, yeah, I'll have a bit. Porridge is actually alright.
Is this pretty cold then, or what?
It's better warm.
Is it?
Spoon works. Right, so that's our overnight camping trip finished. We've let the fire go out, we've scattered all the ashes and sort of covered it up to leave, there's a little bit of a trace, mainly from where I've been carving the wood chippings, a little bit of ash, but all the fire's out so it's not going to cause any problems. We're just going to take the tarp up, roll it up, put it in our bag, and that'll be us. Good to go. Might even go through the afternoon. And I'll just roll it from this end. Good to go. Right, so that's everything sorted, leave no trace, the backpack ready to go with everything I need. Just got to make sure I take my knife off my belt before I start walking up the street again, just get that in my bag. That's as good to walk back home.
That ain't very far, I think. The bloody sun's out.
A great big bloody wacky coat on. Good to go.
Just the old bugger to do all the work. I get jammed up. That was lovely and sweet. Who needs a gym?